guys, it's me, Jacob. I know I'm probably being a little quiet. I apologize. Maybe just think about turning the volume up a little bit. I've got little ones sleeping in here, and while sharing good information with y'all is important to me, they're my number one priority. I have very limited time, so I'm just gonna get right to it. I had a friend today who bought herself a smudging kit and sent me a message and said, what do I do with it? So I know there's probably a lot of other videos out there. I don't recall ever, kind of looking into that myself. Smudging is something I've been doing for a while. It's really sacred and important to me. And so I was just going to go ahead and show you how I do it and what it's all about. So there are a lot of things that you can smudge with, first of all. And I'm going to go ahead and use sage, and there's also Palo Santo, which I normally burn, and also sweetgrass. I like to finish with sweetgrass for a couple of reasons. So I am just going to show you here. We have sage. Obviously I have already burned some of my sage. And I have an abalone shell. Now the abalone shell is a really good useful tool to have for a couple of reasons. Number one, everything is spiritual. And for a lot of people, spirituality is something that's difficult to understand, but there's a scientific understanding behind it as well. Spirit is merely energy. We just call it, spiritual when we're spiritual people. And when we're scientific, we call it energy, vibration, and frequency. So, the abalone shell, it is very shiny. It is a piece of earth. It contains water energies, and it reflects. So when you use the abalone shell, practical uses are because it doesn't get too hot when you are smudging, and makes a nice little bowl to collect the remnants or the ash from your smudging. Also, it spiritually, the water energies help to amplify the energies that you're working with, and it reflects, the abalone shell reflects back to the heavens. Whatever it is that you're smudging, the reason that you're smudging. So that's an interesting little tidbit that not a lot of people know. And the sage is used for cleansing, purifying, warding off evil spirits. Essentially in the, in the scientific kind of specter, everything's energy, and there are higher or positive energies, and there are lower, more negative energies. And what we want to do is raise the frequency and the vibration and purify the energy. So that is what I'm trying to do here to show you. I smudge whenever I feel I need to. Especially if I have company coming over, that's a good time. I really want to make sure that the vibration in my home is high when people come. And if I ever find that I have any negativity enter my house, which that never happens, but if you're not somebody who smudges regularly and maybe you've had a lot of people coming and going, It is a good idea to smudge your home after people leave. Energy is residual. It's just like, wiping your feet off at the door. And the Bible actually talks about that. That if, I think it was Jesus who said that, if to his apostles, he said that if anyone doesn't accept you, make sure to shake your feet off before you leave. So you don't want to take the bad energy with you when you go, but you also want to leave something good behind, if that makes any sense to you. So best way to do this is hold your sage here. You're going to probably need a lighter for the whole time in case your sage goes out. Depends on how good you get it burning here. I'll get it a little closer for you to see. I love the smell of sage. It absolutely is intoxicating. For me, it brings back a lot of memories too. Good, happy memories. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't be a good thing to burn it. It wards off evil spirits. Okay, so now you get it going really good, really hot. So you see those orange embers there. See that good amount of smoke. See those orange embers? It's awesome. Okay, so number one, to have a feather is a great idea. I'm using a turkey feather. Turkey feather is symbolic of co-creation and power with Mother Earth. So I use this a lot. And what this does is it creates air, number one, so that you can keep that sage burning, but it also helps you to distribute the smoke. And the smoke is really the cleansing property here. So you're going to want to move around your home, and I'm just going to show you here in my little space in this corner. Also, you're going to want to open a window, because any negative energies that are trapped in your home, you are going to want them to have a place to escape. So, and first I'm going to cleanse myself, and it's very easy to do that. Just want to bring it up and over, more or less cleansing my third eye, my crown, my throat chakra. I'm coming up my heart and letting it wash over me. Down the limbs. In your aura, basically what you're doing is you are cleansing your aura, which is your biofield. It's important that that you do that, because you raise your own vibration. So, looks like I'm still doing pretty good on the smoke. If your smoke runs down, you can kind of smudge it a little here. Break up the existing kind of dark parts here. And what it does is it kind of activates it again. Gives it something new to burn. So I'm just going to do that before I get going. You don't want a flame burning, you want to let it burn out. Get a good bit of smoke there, okay? And then you're going to go corner to corner, up and down, up here so it can escape. And then we're going to go down. Okay, it's that simple. Corner to corner in your room. A lot of times over the bed, I will take the smudge stick because it's where we sleep. We want to have a nice high vibrational area when we sleep. So I kind of run it over my bed. I use my Reiki symbols, and our sleep is kind of like a portal. Same with a shower. We're in the shower. We kind of shed a lot of things off in the shower. So I kind of create like a smoke portal just to kind of cleanse the energies, cleanse the area. Okay? Over the bed, in the shower, certain places that I sit with my family, over my baby's crib when he's not sleeping in it. And then another really important place to do it is closets. It's really important to actually not have a lot of clutter in your home because negative energies tend to latch onto things. So you want to keep your clutter down. And so for instance, for my closet, I would want to get down in there and just fill it with smoke. Now if you go back and forth like this, you're going to fill your space that you're trying to cleanse with smoke. And the door is open, so anything in there has a place to run, and it will escape. Energy, something about energy is that energy never dies, ever. It's why there is an afterlife in a spirit world or an energy world. Energy never dies, it's only transferred. So as this negative energy is running away, it's going to find a place to escape, and this window is going to offer that escape. So there you go, there you have it. I do this to raise the frequency in my home. I do it to raise my own frequency in my biofield or my aura. And then after I sage, I often finish with sweetgrass. I love sweetgrass. Now, while the sage is for purification or for banishing bad energies or evil spirits, or however you want to put it, depends on what kind of person you are and how you feel about it. I then kind of air out the space a little bit, and then I burn sweetgrass. And with sweetgrass, I kind of, it's always about intention. So I always speak sweet intention into the smoke of sweetgrass, and just kind of lay the foundation for what it is that I want to see, or envision in my head. I don't necessarily have to speak it, but when you smell sweetgrass, it is so beautiful, so uplifting and amazing. There's a reason it's called sweetgrass, and it's why I like to sweeten my space after I kind of banish the negative energies. And also it smells like my grandpa, and I really miss my grandpa. So I don't know that he ever burned sweetgrass, but he was Lakota, and I don't know, maybe it was just the cigarettes he smoked, I'm not sure. But I love sweetgrass. And then there's also Palo Santo, which you can also burn instead of sage. You could burn it in addition to sage. It's up to you, really. It all is about intention, and that is the most important thing about being on your spiritual journey, and laying the groundwork and the foundation for what you wish to see on your journey, and also, clearing out old energies, shedding them, and making room for the new. So I hope this was beneficial to somebody. I'm sure everybody kind of smudges a little differently. If I were doing my whole house, I would go from room to room, corner to corner. I would do areas that I could get to, like maybe a sweep under my bed, a sweep under my baby's crib, and especially over the bed, over the baby's bed, in the shower. Again, it's like a portal. Maybe the couch, that is also being in front of a television. It's a portal. And you're kind of drawn in. So you want to kind of cleanse those areas and purify them. And again, don't forget to purify yourself first. So, and always make sure that throughout the house you have a place for those energies to escape and to leave. Just letting them know that you don't want them around anymore and they're not welcome. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.